How do animals thrive where seasons turn dust to water? Chobe National Park in Botswana, spanning 4,500 square miles, is home to wild animals such as elephants, hippos, giraffes, lions, fish eagles, and crocodiles. These animals thrive in a land of extremes, relying on the Chobe River to survive. This vast park showcases nature's strength. Come explore with us how these animals adapt to Chobe's wet and dry seasons. The Chobe River, 270 miles long, flows through the park's heart, feeding floodplains that support thousands of animals. From November to April, heavy rains turn dry plains into lush wetlands, providing food and water. From May to October, the dry season leaves cracked earth and scarce water, testing survival. Elephants smell water 12 miles away, guiding herds to hidden water holes. Giraffes spot rivers 3 miles off using their height. Fish eagles nest along banks, their calls echoing half a mile. Crocodiles patrol the river's depths, basking to stay warm. Hippos carve channels, boosting aquatic plants by 15%. Lions rest near water holes to save energy. This balance of dust and water keeps Chobe's ecosystem alive. These animals thrive in a changing world. Botswana, a wise old elephant, leads her herd across the sun-scorched savanna of Botswana's Chobe National Park. With decades of experience, she navigates the harsh, dry landscape, relying on her sharp memory to locate water holes up to 20 miles apart. In the dry season, when rivers dwindle to cracked mud, each hidden oases are lifelines. Each elephant in her herd, from towering adults to wobbly calves, needs 40 gallons of water daily to stay healthy. Without Botswana's know-how, survival would be a gamble. Her herd, a tight-knit family, depends on her leadership. Cubs trail closely, memorizing her routes as they learn to find water and food. Botswana's keen sense of smell is her superpower. She can detect water buried deep under parched soil, a skill that keeps the herd alive. Using her powerful trunk, she digs into dry riverbeds, carving out pools that bubble up with water. These makeshift wells don't just save her herd, they're a lifeline for other animals. From antelopes to warthogs, who gather to drink in the shimmering heat. When the wet season arrives, Chobe transforms. Floodplains burst with green grasses and tender leaves, and Botswana's herd roams freely, feasting on the bounty. An adult elephant can eat up to 300 pounds of vegetation daily. And the abundance allows the herd to regain strength after the lean months. Botswana ensures they avoid dangers, like treacherous muddy rivers where elephants can get stuck. Her steady guidance keeps the herd moving as a unit. Protecting the vulnerable cubs from predators, like lions or hyenas that lurk nearby. Botswana's leadership isn't just about survival. It's about teaching the next generation. The calves watch her every move, learning which paths lead to safety and which plants are edible. Her experience is a living map of Chobe's vast terrain, etched into her mind over decades. In a land of extremes where drought and flood test every creature, Botswana's wisdom is the herd's anchor. She doesn't just lead, she sustains life, ensuring her family thrives in one of Africa's toughest wildernesses. Her legacy lives in the calves, who will one day guide their own herds. Carrying forward the lessons of a matriarch who mastered Chobe's wild heart. Hippos in Chobe National Park, Botswana, are massive wild animals. They spend 16 hours a day submerged in the river to stay cool, emerging at dusk to graze on grasses. Their constant movement through the water carves deep channels in the riverbed, shaping the ecosystem. These channels boost aquatic plant growth by 15%, providing food and habitat for fish and birds. Smaller animals, like turtles and otters, use these paths to access deeper river sections. Hippos' loud grunts, audible a mile away, signal their territory and keep rival groups at bay. They return to the same river spots daily, maintaining these vital channels through regular use. In the wet season, when floodplains swell with water, hippos spread out, grazing across wider areas. Each hippo can eat up to 80 pounds of grass nightly, impacting vegetation patterns. Their grazing keeps grasses short, benefiting smaller herbivores like impalas that share the floodplains. Back in the river, their waste enriches the water with nutrients, supporting algae growth that feeds fish. This makes hippos a cornerstone of Chobe's ecosystem, sustaining both aquatic and terrestrial life. Their presence ensures waterways remain dynamic, preventing stagnation and fostering biodiversity. Hippos are territorial and can be aggressive, especially males defending their stretch of river. Fights between males with their massive jaws and sharp canines can be intense, often leaving scars. Females, protective of their calves, also charge threats. Making hippos one of Africa's most dangerous wild animals. Despite their bulk, they move swiftly in water. On land, they can charge it quickly, surprising predators or humans who stray too close. In wild animal documentaries, Chobe's hippos' role in shaping rivers and supporting wildlife makes them fascinating. Their nighttime grazing underwater movements, and territorial displays to showcase their impact. Hippos' daily routines, from carving channels to fertilizing rivers, highlight their importance. By maintaining waterways, they support a web of life. From fish to birds to smaller mammals. In Chobe, hippos are not just residents. They are architects of the river, ensuring the ecosystem thrives for countless other species. In Chobe National Park, Botswana, giraffes are towering wild animals. Their long necks let them reach acacia leaves 10 feet high, a food source out of reach for most other animals. Each giraffe eats about 75 pounds of leaves daily. Using their long prehensile tongues to strip thorny branches without injury. Their tongues are tough and dark, protecting against sunburn and thorns. In the dry season, when food is scarce, giraffes trek up to 5 miles to find green trees. Their height allows them to spot water sources or lush vegetation from 3 miles away. Giving them an edge in the parched savanna. Their long legs help them conserve energy on these journeys. Chobe's floodplains bloom with greenery, and giraffes feed on a variety of trees, staying closer to rivers. They prefer acacias but also eat shrubs and fruits when available. A single giraffe can consume enough foliage to influence tree growth, creating space for smaller plants that support other wildlife. Giraffes live in loose groups of 10 to 15 called towers, which provide safety from predators like lions. Their spotted coats, unique to each individual like fingerprints, blend with the savanna's dappled light and shadow, offering camouflage. Giraffe population is stable, with about 1,500 individuals. But they face threats from habitat loss due to human encroachment. Poaching for their hides and tails, used in some local crafts, is a growing concern. Giraffes also play a key role in seed dispersal, spreading acacia seeds through their dung, which helps maintain Chobe's tree cover. Their grazing habits prevent overgrowth, benefiting smaller herbivores like antelopes. Their graceful movements. Doves born after a 15-month gestation stand within hours. In Chobe, giraffes' height, specialized tongues, and roaming habits make them vital to the ecosystem. Surviving the region's harsh, dry, and wet seasons while supporting its biodiversity. In Chobe National Park, lion pride rests under the shade of trees during the dry season, conserving energy in the scorching heat. Staying near waterholes, they minimize movement, traveling 15 miles less than in the wet season when prey is more scattered. Each lion drinks about 2 gallons of water daily, sticking close to rivers or waterholes to stay hydrated. The pride, typically 12 to 15 strong, is led by females who hunt cooperatively and groom each other to reinforce trust and unity. Cubs in a pride play fight under watchful eyes, honing skills like stalking and pouncing that they'll need as adults. Lions sleep up to 20 hours a day in the dry season, a strategy to preserve strength when food is scarce. Did you know that Chobe's lions sometimes hunt during moonless nights? Relying solely on their acute hearing to track prey? In the wet season, the pride roams broader areas, following greener plains where prey like wildebeests and buffalo gather. Females lead hunts, using teamwork to take down animals as large as buffalo, providing enough meat for days. A single lion can eat up to 75 pounds of meat in one sitting. Though meals are less frequent in lean times. Their teamwork ensures survival in Chobe's challenging cycles of drought and abundance. Unique adaptations in Chobe's lions. Some prides have learned to hunt hippos near rivers. A dangerous but rewarding strategy, as a hippo can feed the pride for days. Unlike other regions, Chobe lions occasionally climb low trees to escape biting flies. A rare behavior. Their roars, audible up to 5 miles, not only mark territory, but also help scattered members regroup. Cubs face high mortality, with only 50% surviving their first year. Due to hyena attacks or food shortages, of their cooperative hunts, dramatic male takeovers where new males slay cubs to bring females into estrus, and tender grooming moments showcase complex social bonds. These bonds, built through mutual care and shared struggles, keep the pride resilient, ensuring they thrive as apex predators in Chobe's harsh ecosystem. Nile crocodiles in Chobe National Park are formidable wild animals. These large reptiles are often seen basking on the riverbanks of the Chobe River to regulate their body temperature. By lying in the sun, they warm their bodies, maintaining their temperature within a narrow DGF range, which helps conserve energy. When they overheat, they dive into the cool waters of the river to lower their body temperature. Nile crocodiles are capable of staying submerged for up to 30 minutes, thanks to their ability to hold their breath. Their eyes and nostrils, positioned high on their heads, allow them to remain mostly underwater while still observing their surroundings. Making them stealthy predators in their aquatic environment. In the wet season, when rainfall is abundant, the floodplains of Chobe providing Nile crocodiles with a larger territory to roam. During this time, they spread out across the flooded areas, hunting for prey. In contrast, the dry season forces them to retreat to deeper river pools where water remains available. These pools become critical habitats, ensuring their survival in harsher conditions. Their diet primarily consists of fish and small animals, such as birds or mammals that venture too close to the water's edge. Nile crocodiles are known for their powerful jaws, which can snap shut with tremendous force. making them efficient hunters. However, when basking, they remain calm and conserve energy, balancing their life between land and water. The behavior of Nile crocodiles in Chobe in Wild Animal Documentary show their ability to adapt to seasonal changes. From navigating floodplains to surviving in confined river pools, showcases their resilience. Their unique physical adaptations, such as elevated eyes and nostrils, enable them to thrive as ambush predators. Observing these wild animals in their natural habitat offers insights into their survival strategies. Their basking habits not only regulate body temperature, but also minimize energy expenditure. Allowing them to endure long periods without food. In Chobe, Nile crocodiles exemplify the balance between rest and predation, making them a key species in the ecosystem. Their presence in the river system highlights their role as apex predators. Shaping the behavior of other wildlife in the region. A buffalo, among the most iconic wild animals in Chobe National Park, Botswana, roam in large herds. These robust creatures are a staple in the park's ecosystem, often seen near the Chobe River during the dry season, where they drink approximately 5 gallons of water daily to stay hydrated. By clustering together, herds reduce their daily travel distance by up to 10 miles, conserving energy in the harsh, water-scarce months. Their distinctive curved horns, which can span up to 3 feet, indicate rank within the group, with dominant individuals displaying larger, more pronounced horns. Calves, vulnerable to predators like lions and hyenas, are positioned at the herd's center for protection, surrounded by adults in a tight formation. In the wet season, when chobies expand, Cape buffalo disperse across the lush grasslands, consuming up to 30 pounds of grass daily to meet their nutritional needs. Their large splayed hooves adapted for muddy terrain, prevent them from sinking into the waterlogged ground. Allowing efficient movement across the floodplains. Communication within the herd is facilitated through low-frequency grunts, which help maintain group cohesion during travel or when facing threat. This teamwork is critical for their survival. Particularly in the dry season, when resources are limited and predators are more aggressive. Their ability to adapt to seasonal shifts, from clustering near rivers to spreading across floodplains, underscores their ecological importance. Cape buffalo herds in Chobe have developed stronger social bonds, enhancing their defense against predators. These wild animals are a prime focus in wild animal documentary, showcasing their cooperative behavior and survival strategies. When threatened, the herd forms a defensive circle. With dominant males facing outward to protect the group. This collective strength makes them formidable, even against apex predators. In Chobe, Cape buffalo not only survive but thrive, shaping the savanna's dynamics through their grazing patterns and social structure. Their presence supports biodiversity, influencing vegetation and providing prey for carnivores, making them a keystone species in this vibrant ecosystem. African fish eagles, striking wild animals in Chobe National Park, Botswana. Are renowned for their impressive presence along the Chobe River. With wingspans reaching, these majestic birds soar effortlessly over the waterways, their keen eyes scanning for prey. Their polarized vision, a remarkable adaptation, allows them to spot fish from heights of 100 feet. Even through the water's glare. When they detect a target, they dive at speeds of up to 20 miles per hour. Snatching fish weighing around 2 pounds daily with their razor-sharp talons, designed to grip slippery prey securely. This hunting prowess makes them a captivating subject for wild animal documentary, showcasing their precision and power in Chobe's aquatic ecosystem. African fish eagles nest in tall riverside trees, constructing large nests. These nests, built with sticks and lined with softer materials, are reused and expanded each year, becoming sturdy platforms for raising young. Females typically lay 2 eggs, though often only one chick survives due to sibling competition. Their distinctive calls, a loud ringing wee-I-ho-ho audible from half a mile away, serve to mark territory and communicate with mates, reinforcing their dominance over prime fishing spots. In the dry season, when water levels drop, these eagles concentrate near deeper river pools, where fish remain abundant, ensuring a steady food supply. In Chobe National Park, zebras weave through the sun-scorched savanna, their black and white stripes shimmering like a mirage against the dusty horizon. Did you know that these bold patterns help protect them from disease-carrying flies? Reducing bites by nearly 1/3, a clever trick of nature that keeps the herd healthier. As the dry season grips the land, the herd, guided by sharp-eyed lead mares, embarks on daily treks stretching up to 8 miles, chasing the promise of water holes. Each zebra, parched under the relentless sun, sips enough water to fill a large bucket, sustaining them for another day on the move. Grazing as they go, they munch through swathes of grass, carving paths through the savanna that antelopes and other wildlife eagerly follow, sharing in the bounty of cleared forage. When the wet season transforms Chobe's floodplains into a lush carpet of green, the zebras scatter, grazing freely on the abundant grasses. Their stripes blend into the swaying tall blades, a natural cloak against prowling lions. As they move, their hooves churn clouds of dust. A signal to the herd and a warning to lurking predators. Those sturdy hooves, honed for Chobe's rocky trails, carry them effortlessly across the park's rugged terrain. Despite shifting rains and climate challenges, the zebra's resilience shines. Their tight-knit herds adapting to find water and food. Their cooperative spirit and striking adaptations make them stars in the wild. A living testament to survival in Chobe's untamed theater. Through their grazing, zebras sculpt the savanna, keeping grasslands open and fostering a mosaic of life that supports countless species. Led by dominant mares, their social bonds ensure safe passage and collective strength. As they roam, their interactions with antelopes, birds, and even predators paint a vivid picture of Chobe's interconnected ecosystem. With every step, their dazzling stripes and unyielding spirit captivate researchers and wildlife lovers, anchoring their vital role in this vibrant, ever-changing wilderness. Chobe National Park's distinct wet and dry seasons profoundly shape the behaviors and survival strategies of its diverse wildlife. Creating a dynamic ecosystem where each species plays a vital role. Wet season transforms the park into a lush, verdant paradise as abundant rainfall rejuvenates the landscape. Rivers swell, floodplains turn green, and vegetation flourishes, supporting a surge in biodiversity. An 18% increase in species activity occurs during this period due to favorable conditions. Giraffes, with their towering necks, feast on tender acacia leaves. Their browsing attracting curious vervet monkeys that scavenge fallen foliage. Fish eagles thrive near swollen rivers. building nests in towering trees along the banks. Their calls echoing as they share fishing grounds with vibrant kingfishers. The wet season's bounty draws migratory birds, like carmine bee-eaters, whose riverbank colonies create a dazzling spectacle. Their flights startling grazing antelopes into synchronized sprints. Herbivores like impalas and wildebeests graze on nutrient-rich grasses. Their gatherings luring oxpeckers that clean ticks from their hides. Forging a symbiotic bond that strengthens both species. As the dry season takes hold, the landscape shifts dramatically to dust and scarcity. Forcing animals to adapt to survive. Buffalo herds, once spread across lush plains, converge near shrinking rivers, their movement stirring dust clouds that signal vultures to potential carrion. Zebras undertake arduous treks to distant waterholes. Their striped formations guiding smaller antelopes to shared water sources. Elephants, the ecosystem's engineers, dig waterholes in dry riverbeds, creating vibrant oases that not only sustain their herds, but also attract zebras, antelopes, and thirsty birds. Fostering bustling hubs of life amid the arid expanse. Lions, conserving energy in the intense heat, rest in acacia's shade, their presence deterring smaller predators like jackals, which scavenge nearby. Hippos, wallowing in mud pools to stay cool, carve river channels that trap fish, inadvertently sustaining aquatic life and drawing herons to feed alongside them. Crocodiles, basking on sun-warmed banks to regulate their body temperature, create ripples that alert wary impalas, shaping cautious drinking patterns. Baboons adapt by foraging for roots and tubers. They're digging, exposing insects that draw flocks of guinea fowl. Adding frenetic energy to the parched landscape. vultures soaring above. Capitalize on the dry season's increased mortality. Their keen eyes spotting carrion that sustains other scavengers like hyenas. In Chobe National Park, people actively protect the region's wildlife through various efforts. Park rangers have removed 200 miles of poaching nets from the Chobe River, ensuring fish populations remain stable for fish eagles and crocodiles to feed on. Local communities plant trees to provide shade for giraffes and resting areas for lions. These conservation efforts have led to a 9% increase in buffalo populations. Largely due to protected water holes that ensure reliable water access during the dry season. Schools in the area educate children about wildlife conservation. Using books and organizing field trips to teach them the importance of protecting animals. Community patrols monitor elephant migration routes to ensure safe passage. Reducing conflicts with humans. Farmers contribute by avoiding grazing their livestock near rivers, leaving space for hippos to thrive. These combined efforts have supported a population of 120,000 elephants, the largest in Africa. The work of rangers, locals, and schools has created a sustainable environment where wildlife can flourish. The collective actions of Chobe's communities ensure the safety and survival of the park's animals for future generations. Conservation efforts, however, offer hope. Initiatives like protected waterholes have bolstered buffalo populations by 9%. While community patrols safeguard elephant migration routes, supporting a thriving population, the largest in Africa. Rangers diligently remove poaching nets to protect fish stocks, ensuring fish eagles and other aquatic species can thrive. Local schools play a vital role, educating children about conservation and fostering a deep-rooted commitment to preserving Chobe's wildlife. these efforts demonstrate the power of collective action. But the ongoing threat of climate change demands sustained global support. By joining these initiatives through advocacy, donations or volunteering, you help ensure that Chobe's giraffes, eagles, buffalo, zebras and elephants continue to flourish under its expansive skies, preserving this natural wonder for generations to come. As the sun dips below the horizon, bathing Chobe's vast wilderness in a golden glow, silhouettes of giraffes reach for the heavens. Eagles glide over shimmering plains, and zebras move in quiet harmony. This is Chobe, sanctuary to Africa's mightiest elephant herds. Their footsteps a timeless pulse through the savannah. In the hush of twilight, Chobe whispers a timeless truth. Its wild heart beats strong, but only if we stand as its guardian. Let us cherish and protect this irreplaceable legacy. For the stories of Chobe belong to us all. Don't miss it. Subscribe now to our channel for the Chobe's widest stories and beyond.